Happy Festivus.
What's Festivus?
When George was growing up, his father...
Nothing. It's nothing. It's a stupid holiday my father invented. It doesn't exist.
Happy Festivus, Georgie.
Just tell me everything, huh?
Many Christmases ago, I went to buy a doll for my son. I reached for the last one they had, but so did another man. As I rained blows upon him, I realized there had to be another way.
What happened to the doll?
It was destroyed. But out of that, a new holiday was born. A Festivus for the rest of us.
Well, that must have been some kind of doll.
And at the Festivus dinner, you gather your family around and tell them all the ways they have disappointed you over the past year. The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're gonna hear about it.
Happy Festivus, an autograph of the man himself, the founder, Mr. Frank Costanza, as played by Jerry Stiller. And this is from that exact scene I didn't realize till just now when I went to pull it. I got a lot of problem with you people. I got a problem with 4 people or groups of people that I want to air the grievance here on Festivus. Happy Festivus to you. First thing, right out of the gate, negativity in the hobby, and mostly channels that exist just to spread negativity. I'm aware of the irony of creating a video about negativity to point out negativity, so don't bother. As a matter of fact, I expect this video to get more views than my standard video. Here's my TTMs, here's my recent pickups. Because the human brain's just wired for negativity. It's just the way we are. But there are channels out there that take advantage of this, and I think you know what I mean. Every video is, you won't believe what PSA did now. You won't believe what so-and-so of whatever Breakers did, or Fanatic CEO is doing this and it's going to ruin the hobby, and every thumbnail's like, whatever. And it's, I know what you're doing. You're taking advantage of people's biological wiring to negativity to grow subscribers and to grow a channel. And it works. It works. It's going to work. I could start a channel like that. In a year, I'd have 2,000 subs. I'd be able to monetize, whatever. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. This hobby is to bring me joy. And if you run one of those channels, you are taking joy away from people. So I have a grievance with you. You're always going to have problems in life. Even with your hobbies, there's going to be things that come up. That is part of the human experience. A really good book, recommendation, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Blank by Mark Manson. And in it, he has a little section about how you choose your problems. An example would be how this extends over to the hobby. I don't want to wait for PSA, and I don't want to worry about upcharges. I don't submit to them. I know myself that would make me anxious. Am I going to get upcharged? I would be checking the tracking every day. I don't want that problem in my life, so I eliminate it as a problem. Buying into breaks. I don't want to have to worry about pulling something that is going to justify paying for the break. I don't do it. I just go buy the card, and honestly, makes a lot more sense budgetary wise. So anyway, between the channels and the problems that you can control in your hobby, this is supposed to be a good thing, a fun thing that we do this hobby. But there's so many of you that act like you're weaned on a dill pickle. I don't understand it. Put a smile on your face. This is one of the, go watch Topps 85401 video. That guy is the most enthusiastic, positive person about this hobby that exists. Maybe Double D, Dylan, Vintage Sports Cards. If you're feeling down, go watch one of their videos. And you need to try to copy their attitude and their enthusiasm if you want to enjoy this hobby. Hopefully like you would. Like, hobbies are an escape from our lives. Okay, we're taking a time out from work problems, house problems, financial problems, and we're getting into these cards and just enjoying them. And if you're not, do something else. Okay, so number one was negative channels and maybe your own negativity in the hobby. Second airing of grievance is crapping on other people's collections. I don't see this as much as I used to. When I exclusively communicated in forums, there was a lot of this. Like, why are you getting that card? That guy's garbage. I don't understand this. At one point, I was building a Raul Ibanez super collection. And I would share a pickup, some parallel I got numbered to 20, let's say. Why are you collecting that guy? He's good, but he's never going to be a Hall of Famer, an All-Star, or whatever. Or I'd complain about how he didn't have forever. They wouldn't issue game used of him, jersey cards or bat cards. And I would, what are they going to get? God, nobody wants that guy. Okay. I will say that YouTube and Instagram are way more supportive. You can sometimes just show a common card and people will enjoy that. So some of that has either left the hobby or has stayed on the forums, which I have gravitated away from. So I didn't notice as much, but I guess that's kind of good. But if you do that, please don't. I mean, everyone has their own collection. And that dovetails into number 3. If you don't make content and you have the ability, I got a problem with you. We need you in this hobby. We need you making content. Not everyone's going to watch every video. Not every card is a Aaron rookie in a slab, whatever. It doesn't have to be. You have a voice. You have a platform. Unless you literally do not have access to the technology, no phone, whatever, we need you here on YouTube sharing your stories. I don't care what your cards are. Everyone, you saw my recent uploads are like my top 10s of the year. And, the best card on there are worse than some people's 100th that they got. But it doesn't matter. It's my collection. I'm sharing a piece of me. People are free to click on that video or not. It doesn't matter. Maybe you're worried you don't have the personality. You're like, we're not all going to be Pepino Mans or Come for Eggs or these type of people that could just stand in front of a camera and talk. We're not all going to do that. But there's plenty of successful channels where the personalities are not as dynamic as those people I mentioned. Your collection, again, it's really the passion that people care about. I mentioned Topps 85401. Is there a more passionate, enthusiastic person? Some of the cards he's showing, honestly, they're out of a $1 box. But he appreciates those just as much as the rare Barry Bonds or whatever that he's also showing. Doesn't matter to him. He's happy to be there. Camera quality. I've seen videos. It looks like someone rubbed Vaseline on the lens. I still watch those channels because I watch for the person. I watch for the cards. Yes, we want clear videos, all that stuff. But a grainy video is better than no video at all. Look at my lighting here. This is terrible. I don't have to do this. I could just not make this video. But hey, there's 5 of you out there that want to see it, and I'm here for you. Your knowledge, maybe you were worried you're not as knowledgeable as some other people. There's always going to be, those back pages or a baseball collector that knows more than you. But don't worry about that. Share what you do know. How did you get the card? Why did you get the card? That's mostly what I'm sharing because everything I get is with a purpose. And I just like telling the backstories. And I don't always know a lot about the person. If it's a theme, well, then I do some research. I come up with a little nugget. And that's what's interesting about the hobby to me. So my 4th and final grievance of the year is with this guy. So I have to admit, I am human. As good as speeches as I can give on YouTube. Earlier this year, I want to say late summer, maybe early fall, I made the mistake of starting to compare my channels to others, when they came onto the platform, how many users they had, how many clicks they're getting, how many views they're getting, how many subs, on and on and on and on and on. And it's true what they say, a comparison is the thief of joy. And I had a moment there where I thought, maybe I need to just stop making content. And, you know, Johnny P has 800 subs and he started 2 years after me. I just needed to get over it and realize I can only do my own thing. And there are, even though I think I'm at like 630, and a good video will get about 60, 70 views. So about 10% of my subs are like actually watching videos. And while I would like to be higher, I really appreciate those people. And it might take a month or two of me not making content, but at some point they're going to say, whatever happened to Eddy? And I would be sitting here with all these cards that I want to share with people, and I wouldn't have a platform to share them. I put them on Instagram, I get two hearts. I put them on Twitter, it's just comments. It's not the same. I don't feel it's the same. I need YouTube, and I hope YouTube needs me. So I had to teach myself that lesson. And since I just sort of snapped out of it and just focused on bringing myself onto YouTube and my collection, not worrying about sub counts, things have been a lot better. I'm more likely to make content. I'm enjoying what I'm making more. I'm not apologizing for what I got. I'm not apologizing for the condition. I guess that could be like a fifth thing. People apologizing for their collection. Don't do it. Collect what you want. Okay, airing of grievances. I think we did it. So, negativity from channels that exist only to be negative, and from forums and things like that. Comments. That was one. Two was dumping on other people's collections. Not cool. Everyone has their own budget. Yeah, I'm just rehashing now. Make some videos. Come on. Get on. Just start one. A 2-minute video. Here's a card I got. Here's why I got it. Here's where I got it from, how much it cost, whatever. I'm happy to own this card because of X. Okay. I'm always giving prompts because I'm a teacher. And then 4 was this guy. I got a lot of problems with you. Anyway, happy if you made it through this whole thing. I really appreciate that. Yeah, let's make 2023 great and put a smile on your face. Enjoy this hobby. You can complain about stuff every once in a while, as long as there's a functionality to it. Enjoy the hobby. Love the hobby, like Pepino Man's saying. Keep collecting baseball cards forever. And until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.